Hi YouTube, Alan back with another pickups video. If you're just checking out my channel, my name's Alan. I live out here in Everett, Washington. It's about, say, 30 miles from Seattle. I usually do weekly game pickups. Sometimes I do a couple times a week. It just depends on what I find out in the wild. If you just checked out my channel recently, I had talked about saving money for the Seattle Retro Gaming Expo that will be held July 13th and 14th. So I've kind of toned down on my game finding, but there was a Craigslist deal just recently this week where this guy, he had a bunch of game boxes. He didn't really know what he had, but he was only asking for $10. And anybody that's a retro game collector knows game boxes are definitely worth more than $10. So, yeah, sit back and enjoy basically what I found. I mean, yeah. So basically the backstory is I had looked up on Craigslist because I was kind of fiending, wanting to see if there was anything out there. Usually it's kind of higher priced, but yeah, I ended up finding this ad. The guy lived in Northgate, which is not too far from Seattle, but he had a bunch of them. And like I said, he was only asking for $10. So I quickly messaged him. He said, yeah, they're still for sale, but he's had a lot of inquiries about them, and it was basically whoever could get there first could basically have them. And I told him I wasn't going to be able to make it out till tomorrow, depending upon my work schedule. And well, he at first he's like, I'll hold them, but there ain't no guarantee. And the weird thing was, I figured they would have been gone if he had people inquiring about him, but apparently nobody could meet with him, because the very next day I asked him, hey, do you still have them? He's like, yeah, I still have them. And lo and behold, I went to Northgate and picked him up before anybody else could. So, yeah, since I had time to kill before he could meet, since he wasn't off work yet, I decided to go to Seattle and check out their Goodwill. I don't go there very often, but today I'm kind of glad I did. I mean, I already knew I was buying some game boxes, and I was very happy with just getting that, but I figured, what the heck, check out their Goodwill, see, how it compares to the Everett one. And well, for $5.99 originally, I got this game for $4.79, and it is brand new, factory sealed, and it's for a recent console, and I'm very happy to get it. So yeah, for $5.99, I picked up Tekken Tag Tournament for the Wii U. So yeah, I'm really happy to get this, even though I probably won't play it until I can get a loose copy of it, or not a loose copy, but an open copy of it. So yeah. So on to the Craigslist deal. Like I said, he had them for $10, and yeah, we'll just get to the pickups. So the first game, 4 game boxes, are for the Atari Jaguar. None of them have the games or the manuals, but I figured for the game boxes, what the hell, I mean, if I come across it loose, or I might, find it later on. Yeah, so the most beat up one of the bunch was Aliens vs. Predator. This one's got a, right there, it's got a rip, and it's kind of it's kind of broken, but yeah, it's alright. So, I mean, I ain't gonna complain for that. Next game, also for the Atari Jaguar, Iron Soldier. This one's in a lot better shape. Next game, Wolfenstein 3D, or Game Box. Last one for the Atari Jaguar was Doom. So, yeah, on to the next set. He had a bunch of Nintendo 64 titles, or Game Box titles, and yeah, most of the N64 ones are in immaculate shape. So yeah, next game I got, Blast Corps. Next game box, Diddy Kong Racing. Next game box, GoldenEye. Got Doom 64. Turok. Next game, Duke Nukem 64. So, oh, and he also had the Nintendo 64 memory card control pack. Wait. Apparently that had the control pack in it. I didn't even notice or even pay attention to that. So, yeah, I'm not complaining about that. But I know the rest of these are empty. So, I also got Super Mario 64. So, the next set before I get to the more better ones, I think these last 6 are probably the most popular ones. So, for the last 2 for the Nintendo 64 was Zelda Ocarina of Time. And I think this one's kind of cool because the things are bubbled up. So, yeah, it's kind of cool. And then the last one of the Nintendo 64 was Legend of Majora's Mask. It's kind of weird that this one, the letters are all bubbled out, and then this one, it's not. So it's kind of interesting. But, yeah. So, the last set, that he had was for Super Nintendo, and, yeah. And these ones are a little bit more rougher shape, but compared to their age, I'm not really complaining about them. And the first game was Donkey Kong Country. Next game, also in that kind of series, was Donkey Kong Country 2, Diddy Kong Quest. And I mean, probably the biggest wear and tear would be a little bit of, crease. But, I mean, I'm not too disappointed. Next game box, or the second to last game box, which was a little bit more beat up. But, like I said, for the age, I ain't going to complain. That's Zelda, A Link to the Past. And, this one, a little bit beat up. Yeah, I ain't going to complain. And the last one, which I was really happy that he had, and that one's Super Metroid. So, yeah. But anyways, that's all for my pickups. Like I said, I really wasn't expecting to spend money the rest of this week, but for $10, I wasn't going to pass up that deal. So, yeah. Anyways, if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Feel free to leave me a comment or even message me if you'd like to. Yeah, until then, maybe next week, I'll do another video. If not, like I said, I'm saving money for this convention. And yeah, so until then, bye guys.